Hi there, my name is Mara Earp and this is my presentation of the findings from my primary research for my capstone project. My client is Hopeful Paws Feral and Stray Rescue. Hopeful Paws is a nonprofit that believes in the trap and release method of feral and stray cat population control. The entire organization is literally one person, Miss Jennifer Crow. Jennifer is a woman who loves cats and is deeply rooted in her community. She took on the cause of feral and stray cats years ago and has been an unstoppable force ever since. Why? What are we trying to find out? I wanted to know how and why people share content, any kind of content. This is important because unfortunately for Hopeful Paws, Ms. Crow is not a public relations or marketing specialist. While having a Facebook group and a You Caring fundraising site, there is very little else to the company's outreach. One of the main goals of this research is to be able to show Ms. Crow just what she's missing out on with the right use of social media platforms. It's also to be able to get a better grasp on the numbers from the secondary research that was conducted, because the target market of our buyer persona doesn't fit into a lot of generalized demographics that can be found. With our secondary research, we are able to see that the very specific target market which we have set for Hopeful Paws doesn't fit in well within the parameters of most generalized demographics. The age range of 35 to 45 is not where most marketers are looking. These ages are split up over two different demographics. However, through some other demographic research, we were able to see that in the area, there are more women than men, which works out well for us. What doesn't work out well is that out of all charitable giving in the U.S., only 4% of that goes to nature-related causes, which Hopeful Paws falls under. How did I recruit? In a nutshell, I created a 13-question survey using a site called freeonlinesurveys.com. From there, I made a single post to my personal Facebook page explaining the purpose of the survey and adding a call to action to participate and share, or to share the post and link even if they could not participate. Why an online survey and a link through Facebook? It was free and Hopeful Paws has no budget. In analyzing the results, I focused on two areas, demographics and how people shared. Because it was an open call on Facebook, there was no way to target our demographic, but I wanted to be sure that I knew what kind of demographic we were looking at. I also wanted to know why somebody decided to hit the share button. After one week, with the survey link posted and shared, there were a total of 91 participants between the ages of 15 and 65. I think the fact that there were so many responses based on a single post on my personal Facebook page was an experiment in itself. We can see that we did in fact get quite a few responses from our desired target market, though in some areas more than others. We took away a great demographic sampling with a mean age of 38.76 years old, which hits right in our target market. Facebook was a clear winner of which is the preferred social media platform, with 84% of participants choosing Facebook. Instagram was the second highest with only 6%. When asked what makes you hit the share button, humor was the most popular choice with 58% of respondents, with an emotional response taking a close second. We were able to see that the subject matter of content is the most important to the participants, and when deciding to share or not to share, having more than one common interest with the original poster is favorable. The conclusion of my primary research supports my original thesis that Facebook and Instagram are the right choices for social media platforms to increase followers and donations for Hopeful Paws. It also supports the decision to target our audience using a well-thought-out campaign of emotionally driven content mixed with humor to create interest and shares. So what's next? Another survey, but this time done strictly with current followers and based on subject matter. Now that I know why they hit the share button, I need to know what is going to make them open their wallets. The timeline for this second survey is in about 3 months. I think that will be enough time to increase the number of followers to the campaign and in return give us a good sampling size.